I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody does. We all find a way to hold on to things. Sometimes one thing, sometimes a lot of things, but those things that we hold on to in our heart that hurt, that just are not comfortable and we'd rather just ignore. Or maybe you're trying to play it tough and you refuse to say that you're holding on to something in your heart. Maybe you're holding on to it in your gut or in your head. You're ruminating over it. Those things that we hold on to, that can look like a million different things. Resentment, bitterness, heartache, feeling like we weren't good enough. The list could be endless. I don't need to really remind you of any of it. I know. But those things that we hold on to, when we don't find a way to let them go, the only one that we really hurt is ourselves. And eventually they find a way to manifest, to come out in some way. And it could happen tomorrow, next week, a year from now, 10 years from now. And we don't know what it's going to look like. Maybe it's sickness, maybe it's mental health issues, or endless relationship problems, or excess weight, eating because we're just not numbing the pain, or being underweight, can't put on weight because we can't eat. There are a million ways that things that we wouldn't really choose for ourselves, right? For those things to manifest. But if we don't handle those things that we're holding on to, that is what can happen. And I know this because I battled like years and years and years of my life trying to avoid looking at some of those things, and then also trying to heal those things, and going on this path of healers and meditating and praying to God like hours a day, and reading the Bible every day, and just looking for that silver lining in all of my failures and heartaches, and all of it has been so worth it and helpful. But I think it's important to note and express that even with all of this searching that I've done, I feel like I don't have anything figured out. And even if I am able to find a positive attitude every day, and I am able to live a healthy life, and I find things to help me feel happier, like exercise and just relationships that are quality, and friendships and all of those things, I still have those things pop up that I have let go in the past. They still pop up in my head every once in a while. It's not like fairy dust is like sprinkled over you, and all of a sudden, like just because you meditate all the time and, understand like better, like the meaning of life, we think, it doesn't mean that it just goes away, because we're not God. We're all human. We all have emotions. We all battle with, our inner demons, and nobody's perfect. And sometimes those things that we did all the work to let go of, maybe through therapy, who knows, sometimes they creep back up. Sometimes they creep back up when we're feeling like we're at our lowest, and, snatch our thoughts. And I feel like it should be said that it's just a never-ending battle. But it's such a battle that's so worth fighting for every single day, or every time that something pops up that tries to pull us into a negative place. Now more than ever, it feels like there are so many different ways outside of our own issues to pull us into a negative state. And we have to work every day at fighting those things off that don't serve us. We all deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve that peace and that you're searching for. We all do. And, we're experts at finding ways to distract ourselves or numb the pain. Drugs and alcohol might be the first thing that come to mind, but trust me, there are lots of other things that people overlook that are ways to distract yourself from the realities of the pains that we're trying to cover up and just numb. And one of those is overworking, trying to be successful and have millions and millions of dollars. Well, a lot of people applaud that, but it's also a way, that people can just try to cover up and numb that pain. So I don't know why I felt the need to say this right now, but I just want to remind you, because we all need to be reminded that this inner work is, it's actually a lot harder than the outside work on the physical body. And it's ongoing, but it's so freaking worth it. It's worth every single minute, every single tear, every single time you crumble and just feel it. Let it pass through you. It's worth it. And every time that you work through that, you get stronger and wiser and better. And then the next time that it threatens your peace, it's easier to brush off, to you find your ways to maneuver it and to get through it faster and easier. And I don't know how that looks for you, but for me, it's being alone, meditation, exercise, being around people that I love, my animals, being in nature, all like loads of different things. There's not just one. They all kind of work together in conjunction. And I don't have it all figured out at all, by the way. Just want to make that clear. But what I do want to make clear is that search for our inner peace, that search for happiness it's a never-ending search. And it's not just a destination that you get to and all of a sudden you don't have to do the work anymore. I wish it was that easy, but it does get easier and easier. And so if you're holding on to something tonight, I want to challenge you to find it in your heart to let go of it and acknowledge that life happens. You're going to open up your heart again. You're going to love again. You're going to trust again. You're going to find another friend. You're going to pick your feet back up and find success again. And you're going to live in the now, not in the past. You're not going to ruminate over all the shitty things that have happened. And you're not going to keep saying, when I get this, I will be happy. Let's find our happy now. That's all I got. Love you.